Wylde Pack?
Yes, Wylde Pack.
All right, so what made you want to come on board?
For Wylde Pack?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I just love working with Nickelodeon. We had been building a relationship with the music team for quite some time, so having an opportunity like this from the same people that we had already, enjoyed doing business with was amazing. Meeting Paul and Kyle, the creators of Wylde Pack, and seeing how they applied their own life story into the show. The show is about their families, obviously fictionalized, but seeing creators want to prioritize diversity both on screen and off screen was super important. And then obviously just them giving us a shot to do all the music top to bottom in the show. That was obviously a dream come true and a really special opportunity, so it's hard to say now.
So obviously the pilot's always a challenging one. They're doing the first one to set the tone.
Yeah.
I did like when the monkey stole the camera.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah,
I love this, Matt. Thank you.
No, I like because it sets a tone.
Yeah,
it gives the tone, the family dynamic.
It does,
What was the process of kind of like setting the tone for it musically?
Well, I worked with my team, Lion Child. Everyone on the squad all has a super diverse background musically. We predominantly all work with modern music artists. All of us are constantly working on music for artists that are currently performing across every genre. So being able to bridge kind of the gap between all of our backgrounds to create something unique for the pilot and then ultimately the rest of the show was kind of how we set the tone. Also, the creators had an idea of what they wanted. So it was really about executing their vision and what they had already imagined that they wanted for the show.
So diversity behind the scenes with the music and on screen must have helped kind of make the music more interesting. Because you have so many different styles of music kind of blending together.
Yeah, 100%. Also, if you meet our team, obviously, I'm a Filipino American from LA. Natalia on Lion Child, she's Italian but grew up in Switzerland. Lance is an African American guy from Detroit, and Rachel is from Canada. So just all of our if you just look at us, we're super diverse, and then obviously all of us, we all listen to different types of music. We all work across different types of music. So it's kind of impossible to not make something sound unique or to not make something that has a little bit of everything.
We have a lot of students in the audience, so I want you to assign them a little homework. Is there any special moment or sequence you really liked in the study, like you're really proud of? It could be a quiet moment of music, but something you're really proud of that they should look at.
On the show?
On the show.
Oh my gosh.
The scene I really loved or a sequence.
There's so much. I'd say watch the Lake World episode. There's a lot going on in that one. There's about 70 cues of music in every episode, and there's 52 mini episodes. So it's kind of, if you just take the time to even watch the first two, you'll see how kind of chaotic it is. But every style of music is in every single episode. But I'd say my favorite one are probably, the Lake World episode, and then God, there's so many. Anything that has Ellie from Raven's Club, because she's great.
Now, you're talking about different backgrounds mixing together. Your college background, undergrad, was slightly different than music.
Yeah.
So could you talk about how you went from where you started and how you got to here? What was it, or how did it help you doing aeronautics as a major?
Aerospace.
Aerospace, sorry.
Yeah. So wait, first question, how did I get here? I grew up listening to all kinds of music. I thank my mom for really blessing me with, all the greats, all the legends. My favorite band of all time is Earth, Wind & Fire.
Oh, wow.
I grew up listening to Boyz II Men, Mariah Carey. You'll always catch me listening to Mariah Carey. And just anything that came out of Motown, anything that came out of LaFace. Island Def Jam is my favorite label. And then I also grew up in the early 2000s where pop rock was really huge, and I started to learn to play guitar. So, I also had a huge rock moment at the same time. So just always being infatuated with what I was listening to, pop culture. I would always watch documentaries that had behind the scenes executives, but I never saw a woman in any of them in the 90s and early 2000s. So I didn't know women could have careers in entertainment. I didn't know women like me could have careers in entertainment. So I didn't really choose to pursue that. I did what I was really good at, which was rocket science. And yeah, once I kind of, got a job offer right when I turned 18, I wanted to do something for myself. And so I got an internship, and I just started showing up to events and hoped people would like me. I just started networking, and the moment I could, I just quit my job as an engineer and went like full speed in music.
That's what I tell students, talent and networking. If you have both, you'll find a way.
It's everything, yeah. I forgot the second part of your question, my bad.
Oh, how does it start? How do you think, the science element, how does that think help you musically?
I think it's more of the way engineers think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just breaking down processes into small parts. I think for me also just being extremely detail oriented, for better or for worse, especially working with talent, like high profile talent. It's so important that you don't let anything slip through the cracks.
Oh, yeah?
Also, when you're representing talent and you're invoicing and collecting money on behalf of other people, it's super important that you don't let money slip through the cracks. And yeah, nothing gets past me, truly. And I think that's because of my engineering background.